Hey YouTubers, welcome back to the Q&A of me. Well, as I said in my last video, I had to cut it short, but now here we are continuing the Q&A of, well, yours truly. I hope I'll get more covered this time around and won't have to make a third one, because I think that would just drive you all crazy. Well, anyway, let's get started then. Now, shall we? Alright, here we go. Now we will move on into some more fandomized questions. In other words, questions that relate to personal interests of fandoms and stuff like that. Okay, first question will be, what are your favorite animes? My favorite animes? Okay, there is Naruto, Katekyo Hitman Reborn, Death Note. Let's see. My goodness, it's sometimes so hard listening to these things. I also like Inuyasha, which is one of the first animes I fully got into. As a child, I of course enjoyed Sailor Moon. What kind of child hasn't? On the side, I like Gravitation, Jujo Romantica, Peach Girl. Let's see. Did I miss any? I don't think so. Well, if I did miss any, I should get back to it sometime, you know. But yes, those are pretty much my top favorite. Oh yes! Ouran High School Host Club. I love that anime too. I nearly forgot that one. Stupid me. But yes, anyway, those are pretty much my top preferences when it comes to anime, since a lot of my audience is, well, anime tars. No, are anime tars. Sorry, I can't talk tonight. It's pretty late. But yes, that's hopefully going to answer your question about that. And, well, if you have any other questions regarding that, you can contact me somehow, and I'll be glad to answer your question about that. Alright, let's continue, shall we? And here's a standard question that I'm sure some Naruto fans get. Okay, what is your Naruto OTP, which means one true pairing? Your top favorite pairing, the one you believe the most? Well, I have to say that as of right now, that is a very hard question to answer. I mean, I still love Sasuke and Naruto together. I do love that pair, believe me, I do. And, well, I haven't really exactly drifted from it, but, you know, I just, you know, try to appreciate the other ones that I really, really love. I also really like Naruto and Sakura, thanks to the evil twins from hell that dragged me into the fandom. Grrr! Curses to you both! Nah, I'm kidding, I love you. Well, anyway, that pretty much answers that question and all. Yes, so let's move on, shall we? This question, I believe, is something that I think a lot of us would be afraid to ask or would just be too bold to ask. Well, anyway, the question is, what are your thoughts on OCs, or original characters, used in any kind of fandom at all? Personally, because I myself use OCs, I strongly support it very much. I think it's a very interesting way to go about it and add some uniqueness to the story and, you know, create some fun, really. I really support it and I really like it, and I feel so bad for the creators there that get bashed all the time because their OCs are Mary Sue's or Gary Stu's or whatever the heck else you want to call them. That to me is just very, very insulting and degrading, but I'll get to that later when I answer a question regarding that very factor. But anyway, in all, I love OCs, I support them, and I will always continue to do that, and I sure hope that we can all one day just respect each other about that. Anyway, moving on. Alright, the next question is in regards to my previous question. The question is, what do you feel about the whole Mary Sue, Gary Stu business? What are your thoughts on that? Well, I think that it really is just a state of mind. Because, you know, but in all, what is the problem, really? Why is it such a big deal? Why do you have to make such a huge, stupid, oh my god, fuss over it? I mean, really, how sad is your life that you have to spend hours of your time just going, roar, I support violence against Mary Sue's, I'm gonna kill them all, and all of that shit. Excuse my language. Seriously, I have bigger problems to worry about than a super perfect OC character in a Naruto fanfiction stealing all the guys. I really do. Seriously, come on. Can't we all just ignore it? Click the back button on the top left of your web browser and just go find something you would want to read, okay, people? But seriously, I just find that so stupid and degrading. I don't care about Mary Sue's at all. In fact, if I do come across one, so what? I'm not gonna care. I really don't. And if you go and bash the creator because of that and harass them for it, that's just making you look like a bigger idiot than they are. Because when you insult their original character, you're insulting them. And that is just completely inexcusable, and there's no justification for that. So please, people, just hit the back button, go read something you want to read, and leave them alone. They have done nothing to you, and I think until they do, just shut the fuck up. I'm sorry again for my language, okay? It doesn't bother me at all, and like I said, I have much bigger problems to worry about than that silly, trivial stuff. Really. Just, shut up and move on. It's not a big deal. Focus on real problems, okay? Alright, let's move on before I get into a bigger rant. Alright, next question. This also regards to my last two questions. How do you feel about an OC, original character, being paired with a canon character of a series? Well, not only do I support OCs very strongly, but I also support it when a character from a series is paired with an OC. I really see no problem with it at all, and not only do I myself do that, but anyone who does, I say go for it. You have my support, and don't be afraid to do it. I just think it's really sad how some people would just go and say, "Oh, Mary Sue," just because a female OC is paired with a male or female canon character. That is just stupid, really. 'Cause come on, guys, do you really have to be so condescending sometimes? Can't you just be quiet? Press the back button and, go read, Sasusaku or Shika Ino or Shikatama fanfiction, canon, Stay away from the people that do pair their OCs with canon characters if you don't like it. They don't want to hear it. They don't need to. You have no right to go and tell them, "Oh, I hate it when you do this. Rah, rah, rah." Shut up. Just shut up. It's not right. Come on. Look, just show some respect and just leave them alone, okay? Because they have done nothing to you. Really. Because until they are of offense to you, just shut up and go away. Click the back button and move on. It's not going to kill you to ignore it. You're not the rest of the world. We're not the rest of the world. Just because you don't like it doesn't mean that it sucks, okay? Alright, now before I get on the rant, let's move on to the next question. Well, anyway, that's about it for now. I hope this will have answered some other questions you may have had. Well, from here on, if I do decide to make another one, for whatever reason at all, you can always contact me by asking me questions of, myself or my fandoms or something like that. Whatever works for you, I guess, and I guess whatever happens in the future. Alright, thank you for watching, and I thank you guys very much for your support and everything else that comes with it. Oh, and stay tuned, I'm going to be making some funny little parodies. Yeah. Using my voice of awesome. No, it's not that awesome. But seriously, I'm going to be trying that out and putting something together and all. And, well, if all goes well, maybe one day I'll make an abridged series of something. I don't know. I guess whatever happens. Anyway, thank you again. Thank you. Okay, I'll shut up now, and I'll see you later.